Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't done so yet, please hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about the Ouija board again. This is going to be a two-part story time. So we will start with part one. So let's just get into it. So at the beginning of the story, Sarah met these two girls on Facebook, and I don't know what the actual plan was to do or what we were gonna do when we were gonna hang out with them, but we ended up playing the Ouija board, and that's how this story is gonna become a story. But the two girls I didn't know, and Sarah didn't actually know, and she just met them off of Facebook. Sarah has these two girls, and they were random to me. I didn't know them. She has these two girls come over and pick me up so they can drive me all the way to Sarah's. I bring my Ouija board, but I also brought pepper spray and a pocket knife because I didn't know these people, and I'm like, I don't want to get killed. You know what I mean? I go over to Sarah's with these girls, and we start to play this Ouija board inside Sarah's apartment at the time. We were all 17, or I was 17, Sarah was 17, and the girls were a little bit older than us. Maybe like 20s or 19 at like the youngest, I believe. So we start playing the Ouija board inside of Sarah's apartment. And as we're playing the Ouija board, we start to ask it to like do actual things besides what's happening on the board, because we wanted to see things if it was like legit, because we thought one of the girls were moving it, or they thought one of us was moving it. But like Sarah and I weren't moving it, but we thought they were messing with us. So we were asking it to do something around in the room, to move something or to knock something. Well, what happened was Sarah's calendar fell off her fridge, which was very weird because that never happened before, she said. And even with the fan on, it never fell before, so we thought that was weird. And then also the fan was on, but it shut off and then it turned back on, which was very weird. And then the candles around the Ouija board started flickering, and then they went off a little bit and then they turned on, which was super scary. So we were really freaked out, and we stopped playing the Ouija board because Sarah was like, no, I don't want any demons in my house, because she doesn't mess with that. So we stopped playing the Ouija board. Me and the two girls leave. Sarah stays at home because her boyfriend ended up coming home. So me and the two girls leave. We go to this park that also has a graveyard in it. So we go to the park that has the graveyard, and we go to a picnic bench, and we set the Ouija board on top of that, and we start playing the Ouija board there. We didn't get any like interaction with the Ouija board, really. There was like no respawn on that one. So we were like, oh, let's do it on the, like in the graveyard, like on a gravestone, and maybe try talking to somebody from there, you know what I mean? And like at the time we didn't think it was disrespectful, but now that I'm older, I'm like, that's very disrespectful, because it's like, why are we waking up somebody from their sleep? And also we could have been like talking to like a really bad spirit, and that's not good. So don't do that. Like, never do what I do, because I feel like everything I do is not good. So don't mess up like how I mess up. So I'm just gonna like try to make it like picture it out. So you have the walkway, and then you have a fence, and then right here you have this like slope thing, but this is all like a graveyard next to the fence. And then right here you have some more graveyard. So it's a hill, and it goes down into the fence, and then you have your walkway. And then right here is like a park, and then back here is where we went. So we have to cross like a little bridge over park, walkway, this, and then this. So we went like that. And I'm explaining it like that so you understand what goes on. So you can understand the distance that we had to go through. So we go on top, and we place the Ouija board up here on the top. Not the cliff, but on top, because we weren't trying to have the Ouija board stuff fall down. Because we were trying to get like an accurate like reading or whatever. And we start asking it questions. We get somebody, and I'm in the middle playing the Ouija board, and I got two girls on each side, and then this stone right in front of me. And it says, look behind you. And we look at each other, and then we look behind us, and there's a guy by the fence, like on the walkway. So we're up here, we look down, or look behind us, the slope, the fence, and then there's this guy right here on the walkway, like right here looking up at us. And we're like, what the heck? And I'm like, goodbye, and we say goodbye to it. I know it said something else, I just couldn't remember. I can't remember what it said. So we say goodbye, and then we start hiding behind like each tombstone as we crawl down. And I had that pepper spray and that pocket knife, but I wasn't trying to give it to any of the girls, because I wasn't trying to be selfish or anything, but I was thinking like, I don't know them, and what if they have this guy come over to like scare us, you know what I mean? Or like what if they had this all planned out to freak me out or something, you know what I mean? So I was just trying to be wary for myself because I was scared. And I was not trying to die. So we end up going down and he's not there anymore. So we get out and we're on the walkway and then the park. So we go by like the porta potty thing, like this. So porta potty, walkway, fence, and then the park's down here. So the porta potty and this cement. So we sit on the cement, do the Ouija board a little bit. It's not going. So we're like, okay, I don't understand why we can't get anything. Like, nobody's answering again. So we're like, you know what, let's just leave. So we get up and we start walking out like this. And then the guy walks out. So we all walked out kind of. And we looked at him and he looked at us. And we started running and we ran back like on the walkway. And we ran on the, that little bridge and we had to run through the picnic tables. And we ran all the way to get into the car. And then as soon as we got into the car, we drove away. And when we drove, like a cop like went right behind us and we started driving with the cop. It was very wild, very scary night. The cop, we didn't get pulled over or anything, but like in a way, I'm kind of glad that the cop was like behind us the whole time until we got out because that guy was there. So maybe it was a good thing that the cop was right there. But that guy was very scary. I don't know what his deal was. I don't know what he was gonna try to do. I don't know if he was with the girls. I don't know if the girls planned it. I don't know any of that. But I never saw them again after that or spoke to them ever again. And I never went into a graveyard after that. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I don't know what I'm going to be titling this video, but I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys Monday at 6 o'clock Central Time. Peace.